spend some time this week focusing on my educational philosophy. As an educator, my educational philosophy is rooted in the principles of developmentally appropriate practices and also the importance of fostering secure attachments in the early stages of a child's life. These elements are the foundation of my approach to creating environments where children can thrive emotionally, socially, and intellectually. I believe that by understanding each individual unique needs and abilities and their developmental stages, we can prioritize meaningful connections, we can nurture their growth, and set a stage where they become lifelong learners. Developmentally appropriate practices are at the heart of my teaching philosophy, and this approach emphasizes designing learning experiences that are tailored to the developmental milestones, individual abilities, and specific needs of each child. By observing, understanding, and thoughtfully responding to children's unique strengths and challenges and their interests, I'm able to create engaging and meaningful learning opportunities for them. In practice, this means planning activities that strike a balance between challenge and accessibility. For instance, I incorporate the concepts of the zone of proximal development to ensure that the activities are not too simple, but also are not too complex or overly stressful. I aim to foster a safe and stimulating environment where children feel empowered to explore and to learn at their own pace. Activities are carefully designed to encourage growth while respecting individual differences, such as grouping children based on their interests or their abilities rather than just their age. This approach allows for flexibility in meeting the diverse needs of infants and toddlers, ensuring that every child is supported in their developmental journey. During sensory play, I might provide texture materials for infants who are developing their grasping skills, while at the same time offering more complex puzzles for the toddlers to enhance their problem-solving abilities. So not every activity is going to be for every child. Different children are going to need different centers and activities to grow at their own pace. While addressing the unique needs of every child, I aim to create inclusive and enriching learning environments. In addition to the developmentally appropriate practices, I place a great emphasis on fostering secure attachments with children that are in my care. Secure attachments are critical in building trust and emotional well-being in children who are often in care for 8 to 10 hours a day. Trust and emotional well-being are essential for healthy development and learning in infants and toddlers. According to the CDC, there are a few ways secure attachments benefit children. When children know that their physical needs will be met by an adult, it allows them to focus on learning new skills and building relationships with others, whether that be adults or children. When a trusted adult is emotionally available, they are more able to explore their environments, and they can return to their special adult, their trusted adult, when they need encouragement or support for whatever reason. If they get hurt and fall down, someone to offer them comfort. When adults are receptive and supportive to communication of children, their children's use of language develops into a more complex and often more sophisticated forms. Adults are also able to support emotional regulation and help children manage their reactions to big feelings. One of the key strategies I employ is consistency. Predictable routines for activities such as meals, naps, and playtime help children to feel safe and secure, knowing that their caregiver is dependable and what to expect. Consistency in behavioral expectations also reinforces this sense of stability in children, providing children with a reliable framework in which they're able to explore and grow, knowing what the expectations are of them. Another vital aspect of fostering secure attachments is being physically and emotionally present. During one-on-one interactions like feeding or diaper changing, I ensure I'm fully engaged, maintaining eye contact, using soothing tones, displaying warmth through smiles, or playing games, singing the ABCs with them. Similarly, during group activities, I actively listen to children, responding to their vocalizations and actions to show that their thoughts and feelings are valued. This isn't just sentences or quote unquote real words, but also any kind of attempts that the child is making to have an interaction and to get a point across. This attentiveness not only reinforces trust, but also helps children develop a strong sense of self-worth and confidence in their relationships. Individualized attention is another cornerstone of my approach. By learning each child's unique cues, preferences, and needs, I can provide personalized care and support that strengthens that connection with the child. Whether it's understanding what calms the child, recognizing what excites the child, or responding to how they prefer to be comforted, these interactions that are tailored to their needs help children feel seen and valued and understood. One example of this is a child in my care used to shut down, didn't want to interact when they were upset, and I observed how mom interacted with him and how she got him out of his moods when he was in a mood. And I started to parrot that interaction a little bit, and he began to open up and is now actively seeking comfort when he is upset from myself and my coworkers. Working with infants and toddlers is a privilege, but also an immense responsibility. By integrating developmentally appropriate practices and fostering secure attachments, I aim to create environments where children not only grow, but also feel safe, respected, and loved. These strategies not only support their immediate development, but also lay the foundation for a lifelong love of learning and the ability to form strong, healthy relationships in future care and educational settings. Early care for infants and toddlers really does lay the foundation for how their interactions are going to go when they get to kindergarten, when they go to first grade, and shows them that there are adults that they can trust and that they can rely on so that they can be safe in those settings in order to learn and grow and explore. So those are the things I have reflected on, and that is my educational philosophy.